race number 4 is just catch the tail end of me learning my colours. I reckon we're going to run late here because they're at the start and we're still waiting on a couple to come through. So stick with me for a moment, but we'll end up on the Blue Channel because they're just running a little late and there's no sign of these horses coming up just yet. Favourite is number 6, minted into $2.60, so it's been well supported. 15 vaporising at $3.50 on that second line of betting, now into $3.10. And double figures about the others headed by Primal Scream, who's an $11 chance. So they're at the start and being called up into line, but we're waiting on Vedich and a couple of others to get around to the barriers. So the favourite is minted. No sign of these horses coming up just yet, or maybe one or two have been loaded. So minted and vaporising, the two popular ones here. Minted's on debut, and vaporising had trialled well prior to a good start at Newcastle when it was a little wayward down the home straight. And it's in second up this afternoon. Still no sign of these horses coming up to the gates just yet. 260 about number 6 minted and 310 about vaporising. And they're just milling around. Host of first starters here. And we're looking at trial form and a few that have been raced. So a good mix of experience and debutants. And we've got a debutant who's favourite, minted at 260 and vaporising 310.
Oh, we'll just leave Kembla at this stage with them milling around behind the start point. Should it go to Sky Racing 2, it is, take note, also on Sky Thoroughbred Central. Let's look ahead to the 5th event at Doomben. Key Derby lead up the Group 3 Rough Habit Plate and Dealmaker. $11 in the Derby is your top pick.
That is the case, and he comes out of a race just after the ATC Derby, the traditional race for the also-rans in a way. And when we talk of the Frank Packer Plate, Dealmaker wasn't deemed seasoned enough for the 2,400 metres of that race, but he was very good at the end of 2,000 metres in that Randwick race. He ran second to the Chosen One, and there he is popping up in Queensland. He's won almost $250,000. That's a fair bit more than most, and under set weight conditions comes in perfectly. All he needs to do is win. How long since his last win, mate?
335 days, Press.
I thought I'd ask the question. Looks in top shape, though, on the left of the screen. 1495 our numbers. We'll go to the 4 Purple Sector, also out of that same race. Has the synthetic hoof filler on today. And a couple of the locals. The Golden Hind looks a promising horse. He's on a 6-day backup, and Bora's on 4th pick.
We've got Dealmaker very short, 175 Marto and best backed, and Purple Sector the second best backed runner, both Sydney horses.
And on the QAP, Purple Sector's the one they want there. It's 340 into 310, Dealmaker 185 and solid. Back to Kembla.
A 2-year-old maiden, the McDonald 2-year-old maiden, and minted the favourite with vaporising. I think they're all in. Now there's a rider of one of them, Cattegat. The Godolphin runner Blake Spriggs. He was out of the saddle. Yeah, that horse isn't even in the gates. So Cattegat's not even in the gates, number 4. And it's being vetted. I can hear that through the walkie-talkie. Number 4, Cattegat to be vetted. Okay, thanks, Scotty. So Cattegat to be vetted here. Blake Spriggs' mount, just being trotted up, and looks like they're walking it back in, so I think it's past fit to run. It is past fit to run, so Cattegat will take up its spot, and the McDonald 2-year-old maiden will just be about set. Minted and vaporising the 2 favourites here. Drawn in the middle, both of them. Set now. Ready. And they're off. Minted broke well. It was one of the first into stride, vaporising alongside, also quickly away. Bring the Ransom and Equities from out wide coming across. And Soul Soldier's got the advantage of the rails from Miraculous, and then came Vaporizing from Kattegat, Vedich, and California Salto sliding through in the middle. And then came Vinaigrette. Now minted this favourite. It's drifted a long way back. It's fourth last. Jackeen Reward went awkward there. It's dropped out. Up in front of it was Bondi Blue and Primal Scream as one of the last. 400 to go. And it's Soul Soldier in front from Equities outside the leader. Vinaigrette leaders back with nowhere to go at the moment. Then Bring the Ransom. And then came Vedich, who's looking for a run. Running on Miraculous. Vaporizing down the outside, and Kattegat's underneath it. Soul Soldier in front from Equities. Bring the Ransom. Soul Soldier. Equities. Bring the Ransom. Soul Soldier. Equities. Bring the Ransom. Finishes best. Bring the Ransom. Beat Equities. Soul Soldier vaporizing out wide. And then came Kattegat from California Salto. They're followed then by Minted, who finished out deep but was never a winning chance from Bondi Blue. Vinaigrette. Further back, Miraculous from Vedich. Jackeen Reward and Primal Scream.